'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. 'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, oh, for me.
If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you already know, I do have to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else. So be patient with your process. Also, you already know my voice is too raspy, baby. We damn near on DMX as we speak, all right? So my voice is too raspy to be whispering. So this about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume, all right? So before we get started, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribes, gives, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. Because I don't always get the pause in the middle of my message and when I'm relaying to acknowledge you. But when I post this on YouTube, I got you, I promise you, all right? So let's get started, chosen ones. So the message for today is be cautious and careful of who you're co-signing. And when I say that, chosen ones, I'm not just talking about who you're vocalizing and saying that you rock with. I'm not just talking about the individuals that you're out here posting. I'm talking about the individuals that you are allowing to connect to your energy too. So these are the individuals that you are allowing to call you, and you're extending yourself to these individuals. These are the people that you are allowing to claim you, whether or not that's romantically, whether or not that's a friend, whether or not this is your mother that wants to brag about certain things that you didn't accomplish, whether or not that was a certain boss, whatever the case may be. I want you to be cautious of who you're co-signing at this time, chosen ones, because I want you to realize that I told you tomorrow, right? So that is the 8th. That's infinity. 8 is the, again, as far as that infinity sign. Tomorrow is the eclipse. So that means, again, I've been preparing you for it. I told you as far as certain timelines that you needed to have certain people out of your system, certain people that you needed to disconnect with, because again, whoever you connected to by tomorrow, chosen ones, is who's bound to you for this next lifetime as well. So that infinity sign, it means it's going to be a long time. Some of you, that could be the remainder. You understand? So I want you to be cautious of who you're co-signing. And what do I mean by that? See, chosen ones, some of these individuals couldn't afford certain things on their own. They couldn't provide happiness for themselves. They couldn't provide stability for themselves. They didn't have no type of faith. They wasn't connected to God, so they damn sure couldn't provide any divine guidance to themselves, so on and so forth, right? So these are the people that was out here manipulating. These are the people that was out here pessimistic. These are the people that are hopping from partner to partner based upon what they could provide for them. These are the individuals that are opportunists that, again, they not taking opportunity that God's presenting to them. They out here taking opportunities from the next person, or just trying to stop or sabotage them. You understand me? So I want you to realize, chosen ones, that there's certain people who have certain karma. And this is karma that's been collecting for a long time. So the same way, chosen ones, that you've been waiting for a lifetime or this lifetime for people to reciprocate energy to you, the same way that you've been waiting for people to come in, love, and respect you, the same way that you've been waiting for certain things to be getting returned right back to you, that's the same way that they waiting for karma to catch up. These are the people that felt like they didn't got away with certain stuff. So these are the people that almost are like those boosters going from store to store, and because they didn't get caught yet, they feel like they're not going to get caught, and that's just an illusion. So there are certain people right now that have been ducking and dodging karma. Every time this person was looking for them energetically, they hurry up and hid behind this person. Every time they owed this energetically, they sat there and called this person. So you were they go to when certain things wasn't going through for them, but they didn't come to you to celebrate when they were happy or when things seemed like they was going right. They only called you when things was going wrong and they needed to come and use your light. See, chosen ones you caught on though, right? See, not only that, that's that again, mother who didn't show you love, doesn't show you acknowledgement, but as soon as so and so said they ain't gonna do something for them, now they calling you. Now they talking about, oh, well, thank you for doing this because so and so wouldn't do it. These are the people that again are manipulative. These are those partners that sit there and tell you, oh, well, we'll see where it goes, knowing damn well that you're not gonna go nowhere with them, knowing that they don't even have a hint of the right direction. And if you do get hit with them, you headed in the wrong area. You understand me? So I want you to again realize that there's certain things that's getting presented. There's certain people that haven't been for you that's been pausing your progression. Now, what do I mean? See, chosen ones, some of you have been feeling like you're in a stagnant energy. You've been wondering, well, how come finances ain't coming through? How come that job didn't call you back yet? How come love didn't present itself like you was told that it was, right? See, I want you to realize there's various reasons, but the first one is some of you are allowing other people to pause your progression. See, some of these individuals can't go nowhere or get nowhere if they don't got you. So it's almost like you're the ride chosen ones. You understand me? So you can't move because they can't get to where you're going to without you. So therefore, you waiting on that person to get ready or you waiting for that person to be prepared and they never going to do. They going to have you miss out on your celebration. Now, what do I mean? See, chosen ones, some of these individuals, if you don't have no faith, if you don't got no connection with God, if you don't got no confidence, if you're not in your purpose, if you're not divinely aligned, then you just out there doing nothing, right? That's just it. You just wasting space. And at this time, God's going to be removing them. But let's talk, right? There's certain people that their vehicle can't move. See, they are limited in a sense. See, you not that. See, chosen ones. When I say vehicle, I'm talking about that's your body, right? All right, cool. Stay with me, stay with me. See, these individuals had that lemon. They may have looked fresh, had that nice belt on, had those nice labels on, had them nice shoes on, haircut, jewelry, whatever the case may be, but they was a lemon. They look good on the outside, but that inside, under that trunk, under that hood, or in that trunk, in that hood, whatever the case may be, that shit was not moving. You understand me? That shit was smoking. That shit was steaming. That shit was barely being able to go, right? And if they did have a whip, they ain't have enough money to fund that shit. Now, what do I mean? See, you could be pushing a foreign, but if you ain't got money to for it, or you ain't got money to afford the gas pertaining to it, you still sitting there, right? So you sitting clean, but your how Project Pat say, or how the chat say, yeah, you ride clean, but that gas tank is on E. That's them. That's what they was talking about, those chicken heads in a sense. See, I'm a 90s baby. Stay with me, right? But these are those individuals that they can't get to where they want to go to without you. You are their vehicle. You are the one who has that high frequency. You're the one that speaks what they seek, and that's what they start to see. You're the person who protects them from certain things. You're the person that God sat there and had a line, was like, matter of fact, so-and-so's calling, talking about they ain't have no ride. That was them praying for certain people to cross paths with them. That's that person praying that they had love and God had you come in and provide it to them, but they ain't want it. They took their time. They sat there and again almost had you miss out. That's that person that they was praying for certain visions pertaining to their business, and God sent them you. God was like, that's the perfect partner for you to go into this with. They sat there and hesitated. They ain't want that. They looked over it, and God was like, you ain't even looked that close when I was telling you to. When that past person was doing certain foul shit to you, when that other person didn't even have no credentials, you ain't even look as close as you looking into this person now. See, there's parts of God where he's happy that you analyzing and you looking, but then there's a part of him where he's like, yo, you wasting time. See, how come you sat there and didn't question when that person who was questionable presented themselves to you, told you lies, so on and so forth, but you believed them. But as far as this new person that God presents to you, he's co-signing and telling you that this is your individual, telling you that these are your soul tribe, telling you that this is your position, telling you that you should be moving or looking to this location. You out here keep analyzing, looking. What you do? What you doing all that for? How that little means? What you doing all of that for? You sat there and didn't even do that. previously. And now it's something that God's telling you that you should do, and he's telling you that this is the right move, and you making it seem questionable. See, then God's going to start to question you too. Like, how much do you really want that then? See, I done sat there and divinely aligned everything. Everything was moving based upon the things that you was manifesting in. So everything that you see is based upon what you done sat there and spoke, right? So God's like, wait a minute. I done created this whole world for you. I done moved around this. I done moved around that. And you out here still complaining, or you talking about you don't know if you want to take that step. Oh, nah, your ass about to get pushed in. You're not going to have everybody set up everything divinely. He had to have that person, persuade that person to move to this location so that they could cross paths with you. He had to get in this person's ear for them to take a risk to even bring you on to their team. He had to whisper in this person's ear to sit there and see that they wanted to make a risk on you, take that chance on you. They were the first person that was going to see. Nah, God's not about to play. So I want you to think about what you want. You said that you wanted when you say and stamp that powerful prayer, God, anything that's not for me, I ask you to present it to me. God, I ask you anything with ill intentions towards me, I ask you to remove from me. If that person, if that position, if whatever the case may be, still survives that prayer, then I'm trying to tell you, let it go. Keep going with it. Because soon as you say that powerful prayer, everybody knows certain things start to get seen that wasn't, right? So if God sat there, you asked God to present certain things that wasn't for you. You've been feeling stagnant for this whole time. You've been feeling drained this whole time. You've been feeling depressed this whole time. And you wondering what you're doing wrong in your life because you feel like it's something that you're doing to you that make you go through what you're going through. And God was like, it's not you, it's your people. You asking God, can you take me here? God's like, hey, yo, who's all with you? Oh, you still got Brandon with you. You still got Jordan with you. Oh, you still got Sarah. Oh, you still got Jamie. Oh, Ashley still on your line. Oh, Whitney still call. Nah, you can't have it right. I told you that they couldn't come. And you try to sit there. That's like those kids who, Ma, can you pick me up? Or your people, hey, can you pick me up? And you like, cool. And when you get there, they got all these other people riding with them too. And you didn't even want to come and get they ass. And they had the audacity to tell you that other people was there and they want you to be cool and act all smooth. Nah, I said I had enough room for you, not those people that's connected to you. So some of these people are missing their opportunities with you because they still had certain people around them that can't go. Now, they didn't even have a ride to get to where they needed to go to. God had you bust a move, came through and cross paths with these individuals. When you cross paths with them again, that's almost like God calling you personally. God told them, hey, listen, I need you to step into your purpose. Hey, I need you to step into this position. Hey, I need you to align with this person. Hey, there's certain things I need to complete it. God sat there and had certain things that need to be done, right? And he expected that person to play that position. That's like he selected that person to be your soulmate. That was supposed to be your partner. But some people chose not to step up and play that position. Stay with me, chosen ones. I promise you it's all going to make sense, right? See, chosen ones. God sat there and heard certain people talking about, well, how was they going to get to success? How was they going to get a house? How was they going to get a car? How was they going to have love? They sitting there asking all of these things. God was like, bet, say no more. I heard so-and-so crying. They really want to get to success. They really want to improve their business. So-and-so was crying and pleading and praying, saying they really want to get into this love season, that they really want to do. So God was like, hey, would you mind taking a little, you understand, they in your vicinity a little bit. Would you mind taking a turn and allowing them to ride with you? So you done sat there and made all these moves to accommodate this individual just so that they could ride with you. You wasn't riding with them. They was riding with you, chosen ones. You understand me? So the fact that God had you cross paths with this person, that was your ex. That, again, their mother was abandoning them, disrespecting them. You came past, cross paths. You were so motherly. You spoke life into them. You rejuvenated them, and they still disrespected you, took advantage of you, or chose other individuals over you. That was that this female didn't have no father figure in their life, and you was a great father to yours. You sat there and showed their inner child as far as happiness and smiling because their inner child seen a father figure around them. They felt protected by you. You provided for this individual, and they still almost set you up or cost you your life for another individual. See, chosen ones. These are those individuals that, again, they asked for certain rides. God had you cross paths with them at the right time. Like, matter of fact, so-and-so's going in that area. You can ride with them right now, but they had to get ready. What do I mean? See, chosen ones, even a person who's not ready is going to get ready if that's a place that they want to go to, right? So if you not ready and your mother says she going to the store, you want to go with her, what you doing? Running and putting your shoes on, slipping the shit, putting some pants on. You going to be moving because you want to go with her, right? If your father say he about to go to this spot, to the barber shop, and you like, yo, you want to get your shit lined up, what you going to do? Hurry up and do what you need to do to go, right? So if those individuals got presented the opportunity to align with you, and God told them that where they're going to go to with you, said that you was the abundance, that you was the protection, that you was that baton that was going to pass to them, that God said that, nah, this is your ride. All they had to do was ride passenger princess. God said all they had to do was stay up with you while you drove them to where y'all was going to. So that person literally was just going to have to be the passenger. That means that that person was just needed to be that real friend, that real lover, that person that spoke life into you too, that person that was there for you. You had everything. They ain't need to do nothing. So that's like, hey, would you mind riding with me to this place? And all I need you to do is stay awake. I got the whip. I got the gas. I got all of that. You ain't got to do shit. This is a free trip, but all I need you to do is keep me company. And they couldn't even do that. These are the individuals that they was going to get paid just to sit there. These are the people that God had abundance for you. He has abundance for you. You about to step into a winning season, and God said you get to choose who goes with you, and you chose that individual who ain't even had to do shit. They ain't had to work as hard as they was going to, but they chose to do it. They didn't have to sit there and struggle no more. They didn't have to question whether or not you was for them. They didn't have to question whether or not your loyalty towards them. They sat there and got a free ride. That's basically it. And guess what happened? They still fucked it up in a sense. They still sat there and tried to invite people that God said couldn't ride with you or couldn't get in. That's those people that had certain risks. So that's like so-and-so talking about they need a ride. You pick them up on time and they got somebody else with them that is a known hustler, a known menace, somebody who's known to have certain shit on them to get them booked. You're not going to have anybody in your whip. Like, nah, so-and-so usually keep that toolie on him. Fuck out of here. He ain't riding my shit. So-and-so usually got that shit on him. Oh, nah, you ain't taking that risk because, baby, when them boys pull somebody over, that's putting everybody else at risk too. So who do you have in your vehicle? Because sometimes it's the person that you got riding with you that invited other individuals too that are not to be there. So that's like you extending your energy to this person, but they sleeping with this person, or they still talking to karmic people. That's like you allowing them in your whip. If you connected to this person and this person's connected to them, that means all of them are in your shit, and that's taking risks. What you gonna do? Who are you accompanied to? If you know that this person was your person, but they still allowing a mother, their sister, their brother, they exes to dictate their life, dictate how they move, then that means, chosen ones, that those people are going to end up becoming a burden to you too. If they can't tell them no, then what? No, no, nope. It's not happening. But again, these are the individuals that you was allowing in your vehicle, correct? These are the people that you was sexually allowing to be connected to you, mentally allowing. See, we not doing that no more, chosen ones. See, again, some people, they needed to get to where they needed to go to, and they ride to get there was you. But when you came past and you crossed past and you pulled up, they still wasn't ready. So that's like God telling me, hey, yo, you need to start disconnecting from so-and-so. Hey, yo, you need to quit that position. He's telling you to do these things because God knows what's about to come in. You can't have a new job if you still working that old shit. You can't have a new partner if you still connected to that old chick. You can't have as far as a new life if you still attached to that old way of thinking. You have to sit there and let go of something. When you got a new phone, chosen one, when you break your old shit and you got insurance for it, right? That means you covered, correct? If you break that phone, chosen ones, what does the insurance say you got to do? You got to return that old phone before they send that new one to you, correct? Thank you so much, babies, right? So if that's the case, you got to give up that old partner. You got to give up that old ways. You got to give up that old thinking in order for you to receive that new shit. Because if you don't, that old shit's going to have you missing out. See, that old phone is broke. That means that screen is cracked. That shit then went black. That shit no longer can work. It don't charge, whatever the case may be, right? So if that phone was messed up, that means Calls is not going to come through. Text messages you about to miss out on too. That job that was going to call back, your ass don't even see it coming in. You sit there and when you speaking to people, you can't truly hear them because it's lost in that translation or that frequent, whatever the case may be, right? So you got to turn in the old in order to get the new, and you keep reliving the past and you keep putting yourself back through. Excuse me. So we not doing that shit no more at all. You understand me? So I want you to pick and choose. You keep talking about what so-and-so put you through. Why the fuck you still bringing them up? Every time you speak them up, you speaking them up. You understand me? Have you ever said something and that's when you see it? So when you on your phone and you like thinking about some type of food, all of a sudden those ads come and start getting presented to you. When you sit there and think about this, that gets presented, correct? Okay, so if you keep talking about your ex, what's going to happen? The frequencies work just like that. You manifesting their asses back in. Some of them are trying to have you think about them because that's the only way that they can get in contact with you. That call don't come through. You got a one-sided line, so therefore they can't get through, chosen ones. So they trying to manifest you back in. They trying to have you relive that shit so you put yourself back in a cycle. You ain't never been cheated on. You could say, oh, look at me. You ain't never been cheated on. And if you start going down memory lane talking about how you was cheated, then you've been cheating yourself. Because if that past partner cheated on you and the person before them cheated on you and then this person before that person cheated on you, the person that did it to you changed, but the person who stayed the same was you. You are the common denominator, right? So that means that cycle is connected to you, correct? So stop talking about so-and-so don't matter. Why are you even claiming him? Why you even wanted people to know that you was connected to that little ass troll? Why you want even people to know that you allowed that person to go as low as they was going? They was on some. I'm trying to say, you out here ill. Like you don't claim them. Don't even make that shit how they carried you. Oh, they didn't claim you. They didn't acknowledge you. Act like they didn't talk to you. Act like they didn't like you. Keep that same energy, baby. Because when they see you come up, they going to be telling other people, oh, yeah, you know, I used to talk to so-and-so. What? Oh, yeah, showing pictures of you two together. I thought you ain't had no pictures. You ain't never posted us on no line before, but now all of a sudden you want to post because you see who's sitting towards you. Fuck out of here, cut. It's not happening. These people who didn't want to love you, but now that they see people falling in love with you, now they want to pop up. Fuck out of here, cut. Like, no, they out that ship has sailed and your ass been left flat out. So no, these individuals trying to get that ride again. They sat there and again, chosen one. And when I say this, if somebody's ready, if that's a place they want to go to, even a person who's not ready is going to get ready, right? So chosen ones, you arrived at their door. That was God saying, hey, yo, they was looking for a ride to love. They was looking for a ride to success. They was looking to a ride for their purpose. And God presented you. You was almost like that cast. See, chosen ones, when you pulled up, they wasn't even prepared. See, God already told them that they was sending somebody in. God already told them where they was going, but they ain't even prepared for it. God was like, listen, you about to head to love. So what you gonna have to do? Become loving. Love got to be on you. See, if you not dressed like that, then your ass can't get in. So God already told them what they was expected to hear, right? So God said, listen, that friend ain't really for you. They phony. That's why they going through what they going through. See, God's going to sit there and tell you, and he's going to tell you a time to disconnect from that individual because he don't want you to witness as deep and dirty as it's about to get. So God's like, listen, go ahead. Now, chosen ones, when you sat there and came to this location, whether or not that was their crib, whether or not that was that store that day, whether or not that was that social media post that they crossed paths, whatever the case may be, when you got there, they already knew that you was coming. They ain't know exact time, but God told them a roundabout. Like, hey, between April and this, somebody's going to get presented. Between this and that, somebody's going to get presented. You got to remember that. So you got to keep that in the back of your head. God didn't tell you a specific date, but he told you what's to come. So therefore, you need to start preparing for it. That's almost like that landlord telling you that a maintenance man's going to come fix some shit. Can't give you an exact day. So you got to make sure that your crib is clean from Monday to Saturday. You understand me? You're going to have to sit there and, excuse me, I'm sorry. I know it's on a loud mic. I'm over here, but I had to clear that throat. How do you say? Let me clear my throat. But chosen ones, you sat there and for these individuals, again, God told them that you was on your way. Love's about to come in. That job opportunity is about to come in. They need to be prepared for it. That's like you applying for a job, right? You know that you need some steel toe boots. You know that you need certain equipment. So what you gonna do? You gotta have that shit, right? So how you apply for that job, knowing that they said it was gonna call you back by this time, and you had to have certain shoes, and that's not the first thing that your ass chose to get ready and have ready available for you. Now you missed out. You can't even start, and God's gonna have somebody else step in who's prepared for that position then, right? So hear me out. Chosen ones. For you, you went to that individual. You presented them the opportunity. They had to see what they was going to do. See, some of them people didn't listen. They still had certain friends and family around them, certain things around. So that's like you coming to pick so-and-so up, and so-and-so still got a house full, and so-and-so don't know how to tell those individuals that they got to leave because they got to come with you. So now they trying to hint around. Now they feeling bad about telling those people that they got to get out just because, again, they feeling a certain type of way about what those people are going to say in return, so on and so. Oh, nah. We not doing that. See, you knew so-and-so was coming to pick you, so you should have told those people that they couldn't come to, that they should have already cleared out. But you had them sitting at your house. You had them sitting in your energy because they didn't know who else was going to pick them up. They didn't know how they was going to get to. And a lot of the times, those people was just around you because they was waiting for somebody else to become available. So you didn't sat there and missed your ride because this person was around you, and you didn't want to tell them that they could no longer be connected to you. So you sat there and missed your ride, and as soon as they ride arrives, your ass is sitting out by yourself at your house when you could have been where you were supposed to be at. See, I'm not trying to hear that shit. You sitting there, God told you that you had love coming in, and that past person who didn't have the ability to provide it, that person that didn't even know how to start it, that person who didn't even know how to sit there and express it, you're going to pass up love and your divine partner and merge in your baby, in your business for this motherfucker who ain't even going to do right. And as soon as they get an opportunity, they going to leave you, and you're going to be sitting out. And you're going to be saying, damn, you should have went. Yep, you're damn right, you should have. You not sitting out. So when that person arrives, or when you arrive, chosen ones, you're going to see how long you're going to be sitting outside. So let me see. Okay, well, they told you I was on my way. Okay, so that's telepathically communicating with your person on the 5D now. Like, baby, I'm on my way. That's those prayers. Like, God, I ask you to allow my partner to be prepared. I ask you to allow me to know when my partner is presented. God, I ask you when this job position is presented. Whatever the case may be, right? You need to make sure that you're saying those things, correct? All right, stay with me, chosen ones. So as you get there, that's that calling them ahead energetically. Like, baby, I'm on my way. I told you, you'll never be able to tell whether or not a divine feminine or divine masculine is in a relationship unless they want it to be seen, because they're going to carry themselves like a husband and a wife already. They already going to speak about their partner like they present, because on the 5D, they already energetically connected, right? So, chosen ones, you sat there and telepathically reached out. I'm on my way. God already showed them signs and synchronicities too, right? Okay, cool. Now you arrived. You do a little call, a little horn, whatever the case may be, a little beat. They know that you outside. The person who wants to go to where you're going to with you, again, a person who's not ready is going to get ready if that's the place that they want to go to, right? So that's like that partner who is not used to relationships or commitments, but they know that they see their wife get presented, they going to be all in like, man, fuck it, we taking that risk. That's like that divine masculine who's scared to get hurt based upon what that last feminine did. But when he sees that true divine feminine get presented, he's taking that risk with it. The feminine too, she done sat there and got played by certain masculines in her past as well. Got cheated on, beaten on, whatever the case may be. But when God says that this is your divine partner and they see that clearly, they gonna take that risk. Again, if that's the place that you want to go to, you're gonna get ready, right? When it gets presented to you, you want to go to the store, you want to go get some shoes, you want to go get some food. If that's what you want to do, your ass gonna get ready, correct? Oh, why you hear that ice cream truck? If you surely want some ice cream, your ass is gonna get up, right? Big back, right? Oh, I ain't. I'm just trying to say. Huh? Why? But chosen ones. You sat there in a ride. Some of these people had still people, karmics all out their house. Had their baby mothers, baby fathers still connected to them, was still sleeping with that person, was still talking to that person, was still texting that person, was still working at that job position that was using them. They didn't even have hours to go apply to new positions. They sat there, didn't even have time for themselves, so they damn sure didn't have time for nobody else. It's whatever the case may be, right? So chosen ones, you get presented. They asked the question. They say, where we heading to? That's almost like that person asking you what you want. What you want? Are you here just for a fling? You just here for this, or you trying to give me that ring? Like, baby, let me know what you here for. You here for a good time or a long time? What you know what I'm saying? What type of energies you sitting on? Here, stay with me. So all of a sudden, that person, you get presented, you beat the horn. Or I hate saying horn because that just sounds so like satanic to me, right? So you beat whatever the case may be. You give them that clue that you outside waiting for them, right? So they have an opportunity at that time. Are they going to tell those people that's over at their house, like, all right, yo, I got to hit out. Like, y'all got to go too. I don't know. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the up out of here. You understand? Like, I don't know what y'all about to do. Because these doors is getting locked and I don't trust y'all motherfuckers to sit in my shit. Oh, nah. You understand? That's like you going on vacation. You not going to have anybody sit in your shit. No, thank you. So, chosen ones, you ask them, again, if they want to go with you, they going to see their exes around them. They going to see their karmics around them. They going to see certain things that could prevent them from being what they want to be with you. So, and they going to remove those things in order to go with you. So, that's that you beeping and telling them that you outside, and guess what they gonna do? All right, y'all, I'ma holler at y'all like, y'all gotta, let's go, clear out. And clap your hands as you leave. And I gotta make sure, let me pat your ass down, make sure you ain't stepping out with none of my shit. You understand me? So you sat there and tell those people that they had to leave. That was you, or that was that individual based upon who came to who, right? You had to sit there and tell them, like, nah, I got a place to go to. You already know that God said that around this time, so and so was going to be on their way. So even if you don't know the exact time or the exact date, why not prepare now? Why sit there and have to rush then? If God said love's coming in, then you're going to have to get rid of those karmic lovers. If God said that your business position is about to come in, then what do you have to do? Start speaking life into it, knowing that it's about to be arriving. All your job is just to keep the faith and keep going where God's telling you to go, and don't stay where he's telling your ass to stay from. You understand? That's it. Literally, listen. That's all. Your life literally will be so, how you tell your kids? Oh, everything, it'll be so much better if your ass just would have listened, because you wouldn't have. Now I know, and guys up there like, I know so-and-so ain't talking. Now I done told her that this whole time, and she's in there didn't listen, but when Lord Elizabeth did it, now she clicking and shit. No. How you carry God the same way, where your ass ain't been listening. He told you to let go, your ass didn't. Now your hands all busted up. No, let go. Why are you? Come on now. Let's go. Like, you scared. And that's almost like when you see those videos of those little playhouses that go wrong, where the kids holding on and the balloons taking off, and you like, no, why he didn't just let go early on? And now he's all high, flying around, taking that risk that he gonna break up some shit. But God's gonna come in, safely get you to the ground. Your shit might be busted up a little bit. You might be looking like James Brown and his little mug shot out this motherfucker. But I'm trying to say, it's sometimes you let go early on, chosen ones, and it's less scary. You understand? But hear me out. These people, again, God told him, like, hey, yo, do you want to go with them? So-and-so's going here. So God had you cross paths with them and say certain things to them, like, hey, yo, listen, key words. Like, hey, I'm going to this. You want to go with me? Or, hey, I'm doing this. You want to go? So as you ask them, like, hey, yo, where you going to? You realize it's the place that you've been waiting for. The place that you've been waiting on. The place that you said that the next time that opportunity got presented, that you was going to take it. That you wasn't going to sit there and self-sabotage. That you wasn't going to have anybody else have you miss out. You said that when it gets presented, you was going to go with it. And what do God do? He like, all right, so-and-so said it. Go ahead, send that car through. That car through was you. You was their vehicle to get to where they was going to. Chosen ones, hear me out, right? Now, again, some of those people already cleared house because you was expected. Some of those people, they clearing house as we speak because they know that you outside. They not going to have you waiting a long time. Like, yo, listen, how Andre 3000 say, how he typed the text to the girls he used to see saying that he chose his cutie pie on who he want to be. And I apologize if this message gets you down. So I CC that girl that I CC round town. You know that's that international players anthem, right? So in that first intro, he like, yo, I was messaging everybody. Like, I don't like to see them salty or see them upset. But At the same time, I ain't gonna see my divine person stressing or sad about some shit. Like, if anybody gonna cry, it's gonna be the karmics. Like, it ain't gonna be mine. Sorry. You understand? So that's that international players anthem that I choose you. And we might throw a little Project Pet remix on that shit too, man. Nah. So chosen ones, those individuals, they was ready, right? You sat there and got presented. They was ready to go with it. They cool. All right, hear me out, chosen one. See, now all of a sudden, these people get in that car with you. They ready. They packing up. They asking you where y'all going to. You tell them. Like, yeah, this is the place that you've been waiting for, the place that you've been waiting on, whatever the case may be. They excited. They already told them other people to take off. Like, fuck it, they already out. Now they running around the house throwing shit in the bag. Like, what type of clothes we need? You like, man, just throw this in. All right, well, what type of thing? You asking, well, what's the requirement? What's this? What's the payment? They like, yo, I got you covered. You just hop in. Just have this type of color. Just have this type of shit. Whatever the case may be, they gave you the bare minimum of requirement because the place that you going to, everything's covered for you. That's something that you're not used to. They like, oh, the outfit's gonna get that's like you going on a date and they pay for how your dress laid out or how your suit laid out because they already know what y'all getting into. They already got the tickets available, the reservations already made, the ride's already ready for you. They just got to put it on. You understand me? Put that shit on. That's it. This is what's happening. People are getting presented, opportunities are getting presented, and you feel like you need all of this stuff in order to take them, and that's not the case. It's going to be supplied. You understand me? You throw what God told you to throw in real quickly, and everything else is going to be arriving. So do not be all nervous. Throw the shit in and get your ass in, right? All you're supposed to do is play passenger princess, and you could be a divine masculine. You playing that passenger prince then, right? But you have to, again, stay up with that person. That means keep your vibrations high. So if you telling somebody that they got to stay awake while you drive, that means they staying up on it. Like, baby, I know people try to mess with it energetically. They already praying for both of you too. You praying for them, they praying for you. Y'all prayed up together. Protection surrounds you. This is that. I already know people going to try stuff. You already got it covered. You understand me? Everything is already done. That person just got to keep their vibrations up. That's it. Like, I don't need you to reaction because that's taking risks that you're going to be taking from me or your kids. Nah, we're not doing that. I don't need you to sit there and do this. I'm not going to put you in harm's way. Don't you put yourself in harm's way either. But you know that if you put in a position that you got to make sure that you the strong one and that your ass get up out of there. You understand me? That you the survivor because, again, we got longevity. We got lifetimes pertaining to this. So, again, chosen ones, your divine partner, they going to be ready. Your ass be ready too, and you better be praying for that person as the same way that you praying for you because they go through what you go through in order to get to you. You understand me? And when they get to you, y'all still got to go through because people are going to get mad that they got you and they get in that wrath. See, it's a cycle, but your ass got this. You understand me? So, again, who you got riding with you? If they not going to go hard about you, if they going to sit there and bend and break as soon as somebody puts some pressure on them, if they going to give up their body just based upon somebody else's attention, if they going to put y'all at risk on the shit that y'all building, then let their asses go and let God send somebody else in on some real shit. See, if they already fumbled early, if they fumbled because somebody offered them some sex and they took that shit, imagine when the devil was offering them a price tag and putting that shit on your head, they would have took that quick. You understand? So let them fumble themselves early. You upset about these people who played you when really they played themselves because they presented a truth to you. So now you know not to take them with you because what they could potentially do, fuck out of here. You going to have the right people with you. Like, nah, that person who really put that work in, I'm choosing them, not you because you look cute. Fuck out of here. Oh, I'm choosing that person who really is a hard worker, not just because you popular. Fuck out of here. See, I told you, chosen ones, I pay attention. Even if I cross paths with you briefly, if I feel that energy and I know that shit's legit and I see who's going against you, as soon as I get in that position, guess who I'm coming to? You about to be shitting on all of them. I promise you. You understand me? Man. I already know. I'm trying to tell you. These individuals, they mad because the chosen ones are starting to tag in and we saying who's next. We out here unfreezing each other. Like, matter of fact, so-and-so tagged you. Boop, hit their ass with the juke. Hit them with the Heisman too. Now I unfroze your ass. Now you unfreezing other people as well. See, that's why I say, chosen ones, when you invest in yourself, when you build yourself up, you sitting there, that's the gift that keeps on giving. You done healed you. You can help heal somebody else too. Now they helping and healing other individuals. Now everybody's unfroze, right? But those karmics is getting caught up. It's more of us than it is they asses. You understand me? So you just gotta stand up in your position, call certain shit out. If somebody don't like it, fuck out of here, because they ain't even your people then. If they mad because you happy, they stop supporting you because they see you aligned with another individual, or they stop showing love to you because they see certain blessings coming through, then they never was your people. They was the people trying to stop you. Fuck out of here. Some of these people that you connected to, they are open portals for these demonic individuals to use. So if that devil can't get to you because you no longer sleeping with these so-so ass individuals, they gonna send that friend in who's a Jezebel and got certain Jezebel spirit so that she in the vicinity as you, and that funk start to get on you. See, you know when you in something funky or around somebody funky, you like, nah, I don't want that shit to stick to me. Get your ass up out of here. If somebody's cooking some funky ass food and you go in their crib too, now you walking outside. See, I joke and say this all the time, but there's certain people that be doing those seafood, like the little broiled, whatever the case may be. I'm not going to sit in your crib while you cooking that shit. Now I'm walking outside. They thinking it's me smelling like Nemo out this bitch. Oh, nah. Where's Nemo? Finding Dory. Not over here. Cut like, no, at all. Some of y'all are funky or got that shit on you, funk on you because of who you had connected to you. If y'all walking in a group and shorty next to you walk past Wind Stinks and you walking with her and there's other people that you walking past, they gonna think it's your ass too, Funk Master Flex. Fuck is you talking about? Now you try to show them like, no, it's not me. It's her. Why you walking with Funky then? If shorty up there throwing that ass in a circle in your section and that twerk when it's smelling like kickback and some damn pill, you understand me? Like, girl, my goodness, it sounds like y'all in a church session. People are saying, my God, and da-da-da. It's like, yo, you throwing that ass in a circle when you need to be throwing that ass in some water. Like, no. You talking about go best friend, go best friend. Go the fuck home, best friend. Go. Yo, you gotta go. You out here. You know, you understand? You know. You just, the fan is just flowing, and now everybody, you thought you was Yo Gotti standing on the couch and shit talking about you got that set. No. It smelled like you got that shit. Fuck out of here. What you mean? If your homegirls funking up the section, they think you funky too. They think that these flounders then sat there and swimming this motherfucker together. You understand me? You out here trying to throw hints. Tell her, tap that shoulder. How they say, touch your neighbor, say neighbor. See, I used to go to Reverend Reed Church in Maryland. You feel me? So I love Reverend Reed. But heard me, I used to say, touch, I want you to reach over to your neighbor and say, neighbor. And you got to do that. Shorty, the way that ass is smelling, the way that you got to just, There's some of you that they feel like you can't talk because you on mute. It's the whole time you holding your breath because they shit smell like, They like, oh, she's so quiet. No, it's because I smell about 4 or 5 of them bad teeth back there, motherfucker. It's something in the stomach that's just sitting, that's just not, there's something stagnant in the stomach that is not settling right. I just don't know. You might got to swallow some scope and flush that shit out. I don't know. Don't do that. But I'm just saying. But the same way somebody funky, chosen ones, that's these karmics, that funky ass energy. Nope, you won't be saying it's me smelling like that motherfucking shit out here. Nope, I'm gonna point that way. They gonna say, ooh, who was frying fish? Nah, I ain't gonna, I'll point with elbows. Point with you better catch on, motherfucker. Cause, you out here carrying on funk that don't belong to you. Now people think that you the stinky kid in class. It's the person sitting next to you. You sitting there like, oh, you keep trying to walk past other people so they by yourself so they can see that that ain't the same air that they was smelling from everybody else. Now you, somebody, y'all don't smell that? Y'all don't smell those? Somebody smell like damn wasabi as we speak. Smell like them onions fried heavy. Nope. Now, They acting like they done took the whole meaning to sweet and tangy. See, if you know about Jacksonville, you know R.I.P. Cherry. Cherry's food truck. He used to have this sweet and tangy sauce. They sweet into That ain't the tang that we talking about. We said that sweet until we talking about cherry shit. We ain't talking about that shit. Your shit is like the tang, like that damn orange juice that used to have that shit still floating in it. Your shit ain't. No, thank you. I don't know what that is. So Get away from these funky ass energies. Your mother always pessimistic. What the fuck your rent is $5. You got 5 children. If these motherfuckers can't give you $1 each, Cheryl, where Raymond at? Ye always laid up in the bed. Where Raymond's at, begging ass at? It's just like, Y'all got these funky ass spirit people around. Your mother, fuck her. If you, matter of fact, if you need me to tell her, I'm about to start doing little audio notes for y'all. Excuse me. Look, she must be energetically trying to choke me out. Nope, motherfucker. Failed. Failed. But no, you need me to tell Miss Margaret. Miss Margaret, sit your damn baby back, rib back ass back. I'm not playing with you, Miss Margaret. You just want to keep walking your damn ass up here, wondering why your back's big now. So that chip on your damn shoulder. Let that shit off. All that animosity. You out here just mad, just walking around like the hunchback of Notre Dame. Fuck out of here. Shorty, she wondering why her face is like that. She looking like the shorty off of Goonies talking about, hey, you guys, your face is froze like that. You always fucking rolling your eyes and shit. Now your eyes are rolled in your damn head. Now you looking like the damn shorty off the Goonies. Beat it, Beetlejuice. Beat it, Shrek. Nope. I'm not. You're not going to keep they funking up the end. Every time they call you, this is what, oh, well, I hate to say this, but you know what? Well, if you hate to say it, motherfucker, why are you calling me then? Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Well, I can't tell, Brenda, because every time some shit happens, you calling me. How the fuck did you get this number anyway? Because now I got to block Miss Margaret because I blocked your ass on the last number. Is this a new phone or what? Because if not, you getting blocked. She getting her ass cussed out. So, hate to be the bird. Well, that's crazy because the last 20 people who passed away, 19 of those motherfuckers you got obituaries for and said that you just talked to them yesterday. I'm starting to think that you might be the angel of death out this bitch. Well, how come you ain't coming to visit me, motherfucker? No, you are not. Little Grim Reaper. Wondering why the kids keep calling you GR. We ain't calling you Granny. We call you Grim Reaper. Everybody that passed, they happen to talk to your ass. This is our last conversation. She was like, oh, Shay switching up. You damn right. Satan, get behind me. Every time somebody die, you talking about, oh, I was just in their inbox. Now, if 1 + 1 is 2 and 3 + 3 is 4, what the fuck y'all was talking about? Huh? Because last time I talked to James, he said that you was still stealing. So what y'all was speaking about? Was he trying to get his shit back or what? You gotta pick the energy. If you know that God said anybody who did death spells to you, they ass is about to die, and now this person got Sarah, Bera, Brendan, all these motherfuckers. No, thank you. I'm not gonna be part of that deck, motherfucker. No, thank you. I'm trying to say, some of these people, everybody connected to them is catching that shit too. Why would you be around them? If I know that everybody in that car is about to get jammed up, motherfucker, if I know that's a bait car, I'm not riding with you. And if I did, I had that damn door open and the toes dragging that motherfucking ground just about. I don't know what y'all out here. I'm not riding into that karma with you. What happened, sir? You said 20 years. He did it. Because I'm not. Nope. Take your charge, motherfucker. We is not. Nope. You out here sitting in cars with people. That's that energy. You sitting in energy with people. That's like the same way you wouldn't sit in somebody's whip and they got crack all in the crack of their ass and you riding with them and them police pull you over and you looking in their direction like, motherfucker, are you? They talking about, oh, they got, oh, if you got felonies, then here's another one. What you talking about? You got 2 strikes already. Well, it sounds like your ass is struck out, motherfucker. It sounds like to me, you talking about 2 strikes. No, this is your 3rd because I'm not taking none of that shit. I don't know who the fuck. Nope. They gonna sit there. What? I tell you, don't do none of that shit near me because I'm not going down for you, motherfucker, at all. Nope. No, I'm not. Y'all think that motherfucker was telling for a burger and some fries on the first 48. I'm already pointing by the time they got pulled over. They like, man, we was just telling you that your light was out. Like, oh, they like, damn, who you? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you asked the question. I'm sorry. I must have jumped the gun on this motherfucker. I'm not sharing karma with you. I don't do that. Why the fuck? I'm not gonna. No. You talking about, oh, you got a clean record and it's going to stay that way, motherfucker. Surprise, surprise. You talking about I'm the op because I ain't take 12 years, but I'm not doing that shit. You knew. You knew when you did that shit, you had 2 strikes. No, I'm not out here living like that, like you motherfucker. You was out here, had Gucci, Louis. I've been rocking the same $5 Hanes, motherfucker, for a long time. You out here got all these Vicky Secrets, motherfucker. We rocking Walmart packs of panties right now. What is you talking about? Huh? No, you had all this. No, we wasn't sharing that shit. No, we wasn't. And you can look through my pictures, sir, officer, and see we was not splitting that profit. I got $2 in the account right now as we speak. I'm riding on fumes as we speak, officer. I was not doing none of that fraudulent shit. That's what these people try to use you as the fall guy. Fuck you about the motherfucker. You gonna be tripping and falling for a long motherfucking time. Your feet gonna look like they tongue tied. I'm like, what? No, absolutely not. What did you think this was? I'm not sharing that karma with you. You was out here stealing and killing all that. Okay. You want me to rock blue? You didn't sit there and say F all the Bloods. And you didn't sit there and say that you F all the 63rd. You understand how you said, oh, they from 63rd. Okay. All right. And you think I'm a rock blue with you after you didn't disrespect? No, the fuck I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You take your own karma. You take your own charge. I'm not carrying the shit for y'all. Absolutely not. You understand? If I see it's something okay and I can carry, oh, you sad a little bit, I'll help you carry them groceries in the car. That's like that bag. But now you think I'm moving shit. Oh, you think I'm moving couches and shit? Miss Margaret, I'm not doing that. Call your son. Oh, he's locked up. Well, call somebody else then. Nope. I don't know who Miss Margaret is, but she always be coming through the energy. I always will be talking. So, Miss Margaret, absolutely not. I said I'm stepping into my divine feminine energy. I'm not going to be out here carrying shit all on my bike. How the Florida people say, my bike. Oh, absolutely not. No, you wonder why you shaped like Hunchback now, because you done carried the family. I'm not doing that. Fuck no, I'm sitting up straight. I'm standing on that shit, Miss Margaret. So if you guys turn into Tupac, hit them up, or you guys say F you and the kids you claim, then that's what you gotta do. No, absolutely not. I'm not carrying on no karma for you. No, funky. Get your ass in that. How? That's like somebody stepping out, standing outside the shower. You got the damn rag, you got the soap, you got light, and you just got the water fucking running while you out here just dry your shit. Just funky and dry. Just funky and dry. No. You got the tools to get in that water. That means get within yourself, heal you, wash that shit off, have God coming in. That's that soap and that rag. He lifting up certain things. You understand? Getting in them creases and them crevices. Because some of y'all be taking showers every day, but you ain't lifting and splitting shit. You need to get in them creases. And that's what God do. God come through and he going to sit there and get in them creases for you. Lift your arm up. Lift the second part of your arm up. You know you got 2 arms back down. Exactly. Because you missed that back part. And that's why it smelled a little sour. That's why. No, lift that other. You just out here. You got to add soap to that area. You just letting water just trickle there talking about it's clean. No. Get that ass. Wash that ass. You thinking just you going to let just water rest on the outside? No. And that's why you funky. That's why some of y'all be worried about material shit, but your inside's funky. That's like, again, you done sat there and put some spritz on shit. You done sprayed the best cologne on. You done got sat there and had the best of the best. And your ass still sour and funky. We still smell that shit. You just smell like shit with a little hint of something else in it. Like, damn. I don't know. You know how you got an aftertaste? It's like your after air is just like, oh, initially smelled good. So that ass waft around here a little bit more till you flop that funky ass down and that shit hit your face like, oh, wait a minute. Red alert. Red alert. Something is going on. The call is coming from inside of the house. That means that funk is coming from inside of the pants. Wash that ass, sir. You out here all dressed and fresh, but that flop down wind says something different. You washing, but are you splitting, creasing, and lifting? We need to know. But y'all clean chosen ones, and I mean that. Like energetically, you done healed you. You done did what you needed to do. You understand? I'm proud of you. You got this. But tomorrow is the eclipse. That means today, cut that shit out. You, baby, you don't know. Don't call so and so, can't get right, or your ass is going to get left and you can't get back in. All right. So, whoever you connected to energetically, starting you got to disconnect today because you don't got till tomorrow is when the shit happens. Meaning, whatever side you chose, that's the side you got to stand on. You understand me? So if you got people still in your energy or you feel so, I promise you, I did. I usually do Sundays off because that's family day. Like growing up, I always heard that like Sundays when you know what I'm saying, you got somebody you love, it's like Sundays is the family day. But chosen ones, I added some hours for today because I'm not playing with y'all. You're going to go into this eclipse season for the rest of your life. You're going to have longevity, happiness, all of that. So I had some hours. I'm going to probably add even extra on tonight. I might go until 9 tonight. We'll see. You feel me? But just to make sure y'all clearing out everything that's connected to you before this eclipse happens. So if you want to know who's still in your energy, you having dreams about so and so, because some of y'all been having dreams about people they trying to tap back in. That's that they trying to leave a voicemail and to see if you gonna return that call back to them. Don't. It's a no. Clear them out your energy. You need help, I got you. As far as you want to know who's sending black magic towards you so you can nip that shit in the bud, I got you. You understand me? Once you become aware of it, it gets removed from you. So I'll tell you who exactly is doing it, who's going to be coming crossing paths, certain things that you feel that are pausing for you, whether or not that's because of a person, because of a person meaning another person, or if it's because of you. Because this is the season for you to speak life into you. This is where you really got to keep faith at this last stop, chosen ones. You understand me? So if God showed you everything else is aligning, and the last that he told that you was going to get success and all of this abundance, if you didn't see everything else, don't you think you're going to see that? If this, you got a map and it said every other stop that you was going to see and you seen them, don't you know that that last stop that comes love, abundance, so on and so forth is coming into? So be patient. Be happy, but know who's riding with you. The true divine people, y'all, it's your season to start carpooling, meaning that you're not going to have everything, all the pressure on you where you got to do everything for these so-so ass individuals. No, you come in alignment with people who have the same energy as you, prepared just like you. So therefore, you are carpooling. You understand me? That means, again, this person got this person got that, but it makes less pressure for both of you, and it's a beautiful experience. So who's in that car with you? Who's going to make that ride or that trip successful? Or who's going to stress you the fuck out where you say never again? You understand me? Pick wisely. This your season. I love you so much. If you need me, you know how to reach me. I'm going to upload this live on YouTube. But chosen ones, listen to me. I'm really asking you. You got to clear out these people by today. I've been telling y'all timelines because God was like, tell them this because so if I tell you that your bill is due on the 11th, right? And you'll do whatever you can to make sure your bill's paid by the 11th. Then you find out, well, actually, we have a little grace period. We'll give you 7 days afterward. That's what I had to do for you. I had to tell you as far as the last full moon, that certain shit needs to get cleared out to prepare you so that you're not rushing. When I tell you like the 8th, that's infinity. That's that infinity sign. This is a big turnaround. I told y'all so many events that's happening, and I will start uploading those on my YouTube without going live. So all I ask you to do, go onto my YouTube at this time. The link's in my bio. Subscribe because I have a lot of videos I'm going to start posting about actual current events too, or events that's to come pertaining to various areas, all right? I love you. You got this. But if you need me, you know how to reach me, all right? Have a good time. I'm going to upload this live later on my YouTube. The link's in my bio. Thank you so much. Y'all be great. Thank you, babies.